Alright guys, Ethan K here, back with a quick tutorial on how to weather your lightsaber. Now this will work both for metal lightsabers and for PVC lightsabers. I'm just using a quick throw together I made last year of my interpretation of the Luke Skywalker Episode 6 lightsaber to demonstrate. Now, one of the unfortunate things about making lightsabers is occasionally you'll get spots like this. So, technically, this is not a neat finish. The paint, you can see, has these little bubbly areas, so if we weather this hilt, it won't look too bad, because it's already, as I said, got some blemishes. So let's go ahead and weather it. What are you going to need for this tutorial? You're going to need a Rust-Oleum black. This is a glossy black paint primer, so it's kind of a nice thick paint. You're going to need this particular brand because it sticks to metal and plastic. So if you're doing a PVC build, then you're going to need that to bond to that, and if you're doing a metal one, you need it to bond to the metal. Same with this one, also Rust-Oleum. This is just a clear gloss, clear coat. This sticks to plastic and metal, so this one works with both. So you're going to need both of these, both Rust-Oleum, both kind of a thick coat, so in order to make sure that your weathering is neat but also is preserved. However, if you don't have this paint, but you do have the clear coat around, you can use this. This is Apple Barrel Black. This is matte acrylic paint. Now, let me just get an example of what that looks like. So here, let's pick two rough sabers off the wall. Here is what the acrylic weathering looks like. If we can get to zoom in here. As you can see, the chrome paint I used chipped away, so that's sad. But that's kind of the look that you get for that particular hilt. So that's what that looks like. Then the spray paint, you get this style weathering, which is what I did to a kind of a Star Killer, The Force Unleashed 1 saber a while back. So that empty hilt there. Also chrome plated with gold paint. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin the tutorial. So another thing you're going to need is this. This is just paper towel. So it's all you're really going to need for this. So what we're going to do is go ahead and take the Rust-Oleum black paint. Oh, I should also advise, if you're going to do this, you're going to need a mask. So let me get mine. You just had a good example, so we don't breathe that in. Alright, so we have our mask. And go ahead and take a paper towel, fold it up like this. Take your black spray paint and just kind of cover the blast. You might get some a little bit off spray on your finger. It's not a big deal. So just go ahead and take it like that. Take a little bit here and just dab it on the surface, and then wipe it away, and you start to get a patch like that. So now you can just kind of do another dab, maybe over here, and just quickly dry that off. And so you start to get this rough, so we can get a better look at it, kind of a rough finish added to our lightsaber. Maybe get a little bit on the grip section here. See if we can get a little bit in there. And then quickly wipe that off as well. And so you end up getting a really nice, kind of roughed up, interesting grip section. You can do a little bit heavier too if you want, and just lightly bat that away. I'm not sure how much that came on camera, so I'll try and do a bit better. So there you go. A little bit rougher in the grip section there. And it doesn't all have to be even. And the beauty of it doing yourself is that you can judge how much you want. So I like my weathering pretty much on most of the lightsaber. So mine will go pretty far on it. So just wipe some of that off. You can use paint remover, but that's just kind of another process and something needs to be added to it. So just add a little bit of that there. Kind of that aged, tarnished look. And so, you see a little bit of paint on myself. You can even take some black. I saw a saber forged lightsaber that had, even on the gold and bronze area, a little black weathering. So just kind of age that a little bit. And so automatically you've done this. Now you can just go to some of the creases, and as the paint starts to thin is actually a good thing, because then you can put it up against the box like that and start to age the box lightly, which actually looks really nice. And you can go ahead and fold the other half. Should still be a little bit of paint. Yep, a little bit of paint. Kind of do that with it around the edge of the box, and then we'll kind of give it a worn look right there. So I'm not sure how much of this is getting on camera. So here we go. So just kind of wrap around like that, and then just kind of dab on certain areas of the pommel and so forth, and just do that. And so now we're just going to kind of go ahead and take a look at what we did. This is the medium weathering. So, the emitter has plenty of black paint on it. So does the bronze area. The grip section has paint on my thumb. And my thumb is now weathered too, so, I like things weathered. So there's your kind of a bronzed out, so we can get it in there. A little bit, there we go. A little bit kind of black there. Tarnished, and then just kind of the weathered area of the pommel. The pommel's still a little bit pretty clean, but it's not too bad. So this kind of works as there was a layer of paint, or the paint started to tarnish, and so it looks pretty good. And I'm just going to go back for a second little coat there, because I did miss some spots, and that's not really a big deal. Just go ahead and just kind of dab some spots and wipe those off and get any part of the hilt that you want, and just kind of get some of that in the cracks there of the pommel, and yeah, looking good. So we have the lightsaber already weathered. So cool. Alright guys, so next you're going to want to let this dry for about 24 hours, and then come through with the clear coat it, wait another 24 hours for it to dry, and you should have a really nice weathered lightsaber. The clear coat will add a gloss to it, so if you want to keep it a matte finish like this, you don't have to add any clear coat. It'll stay on pretty well. You just don't want to scratch it or anything. So now we have a Luke Skywalker Episode 6 weathered lightsaber. So thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day, and stay tuned for some of my other videos coming up. And yeah, thanks for watching.